So I'm down here in the basement, just a quick view around the room, but wanted to do just a quick Spectre overview. So of three of the very best Spectres I've actually ever owned, and these three stand out to me. So starting with this one, it is an older Euro, early 2000s. It's got, as you can see, all maple wings. So as opposed to the sandwich thing they do on the newer LT and LX and RST series, this one has the true maple wings of the old Spectres from back in the day. It has incredibly low action, but a couple of things that stand out on this particular one. This one has, well, of course, the cavity cover is on, but it's been upgraded with a true US has 9 volt, older style preamp, not the newer one with the, that has the newer electronics, which, there's some debate over whether or not those sound as good as the old ones, but this one has a true old school 9 volt has, and just plays exceptionally well. It sounds great with the older gen EMGs in it, not the X's, which, the X's are awesome too. They both have their place. This guy here is an interesting bass. It's got some crazy options. I think they only made a handful of these. I think mainly made for Jason Newsted back in the 90s for SSD. Those of you know that SSD was when Spector, I think when he first pulled away from Kramer, and they wouldn't let him have his old Spector name back, so he had to do a little battle with them. But in any event, so this one is we flip it over here. Okay, made back in the mid 90s, 95. So this one in particular, NS4. And the NS4P is for piezo. So she's got a piezo bridge, still fully functional. So you can see that's different. So you got there's actually a pickup system built into the bridge in addition to these two EMG soap bars. But here's what even separates this bass more from the pack is that if you notice in the back here, it's got, in addition to the traditional cavities, and by the way, this is a has 18 volt preamp. It's got a fiber optic lighting system on it. So this is your fiber optic system under this cover, and under this cover here, you simply have a 9 volt battery to power it. But let me just pull this piece of tape off of here. This is where the switch is, and I have it covered because when you gig, I apologize, but I'm going to turn the phone at an odd angle here to get to the switch to pull the tape off. When you gig, the belt or whatever can trip it up, but you can see, there you go, you got your factory installed fiber optic system front dot markers. So we'll turn that back off. But these two options, incredibly rare on any Spectre. So, yep, US Spectre, SSD era, 1995. Super cool bass. And this one I did upgrade the neck pickup. But if you look here in the case, so the neck pickup, it looks like a traditional soap bar, which it came to the factory with, which I have right here. This is the original factory one, and no major alterations were made to put the other one in because it's simply plug and play. But this is the factory, and some other factory stuff that came with it. This is the diagram for the knobs. But in any event, the neck pickup now is it looks like an EMG soap bar. It is a reverse P underneath of this cover. So it's this kind of configuration under this cover, which I prefer. But in any event, it can easily be swapped back in about 5 minutes or less. And here we go. This one, another ultra rare bird here. This was one of the last ones put out of Woodstock while Stewart was still there. So you can see he signed it January of 19, and that's right when he left. So I think he sold it. Was it Korg maybe who bought them up? I think. But so anyway, this is reclaimed old growth redwood, and it's got these killer like browned out, blacked out, whatever pearl inlays. And as you can see, interestingly enough, this won't fit in a typical Spector case. I did get a Spector gig bag with it from them, but it's quite a bit large. The body is, sorry I cut off the video by accident, quite a bit larger than my other Spectors. So anyway, quick overview of 3 of my favorite Spectors.